Check the gloves and go to your corners. Good luck.
WBC and WBA belts on the line. 35 years old, 35-4 with 11 KOs.
We just caught Teraji.
Defense in his 14th world title appearance. Double jab there. Christina Poncher, and joining us, our main event of the evening from the Ariake.
Come back with 2 shots of his own.
Budler with a little feint there, trying to work his way in with the jab. Hekkie Budler saying that he's going to be a fight of attrition, and I have to fight my best.
Yeah, and Teraji's pretty much known for being like a slow starter. He's pounding range.
Down to the body goes Teraji.
Down to the body from the...
Just under a minute left to go here in round 1.
Teraji threw one, and Budler followed him straight backwards for Teraji.
For Teraji through the guard of Budler. Budler looks to answer back with the double left hand. Straight through the guard.
Ooh, good counter shot from Teraji. Caught Budler trying to come in.
And then sticks the jab back out again as we end round 2 in the scheduled 12-round championship. 2 belts on the line. And starts with a good combination there for Teraji.
See, now he's trying to let go of that right hand more behind the jab. Ooh, nice little counter shot under it.
No, and Budler. Budler has fighters. He has good timing, good counters. You see there, he lands a nice right hand. So this is a good opposition.
That long jab of Teraji.
Teraji landing that stab jab down to the body, and then with the right hand there, moves right back out.
You see, he gets under the punch and under the shots of Budler. Gotta watch those heads, though.
Teraji looking to set up the 1-2.
Here comes Budler with his 1-2. Good body shot from Budler.
Yes, left hand connects for Budler. Snaps the head back there, does Teraji, and then comes right back. Down to the body with the left hand.
And
back downstairs goes Budler.
And that's smart of Budler because, like you mentioned, he acknowledges that Teraji has power in those punches. So the best way to take some steam off those shots is continue to go to the body from Budler. Here goes Teraji.
Beautiful boxing here on display in round 2. Budler deflects those shots and goes right down to the body, then back up top.
Missed to come right back with follow with a body shot. Nice little combination from Budler there. Nice jab from Teraji there.
And you can tell that was a part of emphasis in the game plan as he's been able to execute here early.
Like you mentioned, he has a ton of experience, and he's putting it on this display, as you can see.
So we take a look at some replays from the last round.
Jab, 1-2, yeah, snap the head back and keep investing to the body.
Absolutely.
You know this guy is dangerous, and he can put you out anytime. And it seems like so far from the first 2 rounds, it's like a lot of seesaw action. Like they both had their moments.
Good combination.
You see Budler trying to change angles and get under.
Double jab from Teraji.
Budler with the right hand just now.
Budler going to the body.
That jab from Teraji got some sting to it too, though.
Right after that jab.
And even though Teraji's the longer man in there, Budler, like he knows his range. Budler will come back with a shot of his own, if not 2. Good 1-2 for Teraji. Ooh, nice little body shot. Sneaky body shot from Teraji just a moment ago. Here comes Budler. Now he's pushing Teraji back. Oh.
Shifts to the right, shoots the left hand.
Teraji says he's breaking the guard of Budler.
Teraji looking to set up that chopping right hand. Down to the body for both fighters.
Ooh, nice right hand from Teraji. I think those body shots are taking effect because in the first 2 rounds, Budler had a lot of movement. And now you see he's kind of starting to slow it down just a bit.
Yeah, Teraji has
Nice body shot from Budler.
high work rate. He continues to put on the pressure, even if it's just with the jab. As he starts that combination with the left and the right.
And a moment ago, you heard Butler's corner saying, pull the trigger first, but don't rush it. Nice counter jabs from Budler.
Teraji shooting out that jab, now looking to land the right hand. Taking his time. Well, there's the right hand, connects right, just right into that right hand of Teraji, which just shoots downstairs there, then again downstairs.
And the reason why Teraji is catching Budler open his chin as he's throwing his jabs. See, and he throws the jab downwards at times. See?
Yeah, but now let get a right hand in there to the body. Oh, nice straight shot lands there in that combination for Budler.
Nice stab to the body, followed with a jab on top from Teraji, but here comes Budler. And you kind of sense that movement, that fidgety movement that Budler had in the first couple of rounds, it's kind of slowed down again. And now Teraji's playing target practice, body head. But I don't like how he's squaring up a bit at times, and that's why he's getting hit directly down the pipe, because he's kind of squaring up a bit.
A shot after he slipped under the guard. There is a double jab from Teraji. 1-2.
2, yeah.
Uppercut.
Kind of held his head down, but yeah, he got that uppercut in there, slipped that one in there. And he caught Butler kind of starting to take effect. Nice right hand from Butler though.
Butler's tricky because he'll get some of these shots in there. They just don't look as clean as some of the punches of Teraji. But those are still scoring punches.
Nice angle from Budler, just trying to control that combination.
And I liked how he backed up and gave himself some space there, but Teraji did land a left hand, and then there's a right on the inside. Hands of Masamichi Yabuki, and then he avenged that as of late. Hekkie Budler, Soto, the fight before last that he won in Mexicali by unanimous decision, scored a late knockdown. Stranger to go into enemy territory to win big fights and get the upset, and that's what he'll be doing tonight. Kenshiro Teraji. And it's kind of high on the eyebrow there, off to the right side of his right eye.
And you see Teraji going right
to the body there as well.
That right hand now is finding his mark to the guard of Budler. And here's Teraji.
Teraji was cut in that over the right eye in that fight against the one that he lost in September of 2021. As an uppercut gets in for Budler.
That was slick. That was slick. Teraji kind of backs off Budler. He ain't like that.
He pulled them shorts down quick, didn't he?
Yeah.
Try to take a quick walk as Teraji pouring it on now here in round 5. The crowd now cheering on the amazing boy. Down to the body with the left hand.
Ooh, nice 1-2 down the pipe from Teraji. Definitely love how Teraji's investing a lot of these punches to the body. And you see, right? You see they freeze up Budler.
Down to the body with the right hand. Budler answers back with the right hand. Back and forth action they go. Under 30 seconds left here in round 5.
Good work for both men. Ooh, that's the overhand from Budler.
That got in there. Scoring punch for Budler.
Nice stab to the body from Teraji over that shoulder of Budler. Combination punches. He froze him up with that body shot. And it allowed Teraji. That's why some of these exchanges are happening, because he's standing too long in the pocket. He's not changing angles. He's not stepping. I don't think he should do that. I think he should continue doing what he's doing the first 2 rounds, which is trying to catch it from an angle instead of trying to fight him head on.
Round 6 of this scheduled 12-rounder. Christina Teraji and Budler. Some good body work early from Budler. He's knocking a couple sneaky uppercuts, a lot of straight, nice punches, 1-2s landing from Teraji.
On himself though, he's trying to box with a longer man at times when he's in the fight.
Another warning there for a low shot from Teraji. You know, and actually, Budler's deflecting some of these shots too off the gloves and off his. Timothy Bradley's talking about punches that are scoring punches or not, but Teraji continuing to push forward and land that left hand right there to the body. But as long as he keeps punching and keeps Budler from letting his hands go, he's going to check that, at least that ring generalship.
See, after he's done with the combination, he should just slid the side over, and get out the way. Not allow Teraji to get it back.
Uppercut.
Again, see, that right there he doesn't need to be there. He basically
an effective aggression, effective punches like that right hand right there from Teraji are going to score every time. That's what the judges are looking for, the effective aggression. And those shots from Teraji have been effective. Again, with the
Budler's momentum to fall right into his punches. He'll take a half step back and he'll throw it right down the pipe. Nice body shot from Budler.
Yeah, he did answer with the left to the body.
There goes some action. 1-2. And and look where Budler's at though. He squares up, bam. Goes into that high guard and he allows Teraji.
As we get ready to start, Teraji starts with the jab. Then down to the body with the right hand.
Standing in front of him, but again, you got to move that head. Here you go.
That was sneaky.
Other way, yeah, other way. You heard the corner. Other way. And when he did, he reacted just like that. Angles. Just like that, to fight this man on angles, because going straight to the front door, you might run into a
work well off the back foot. I mean, we've seen him.
Yeah. Nice combination.
Yeah, and he changed speeds on those punches, but they're
like that.
And I liked how he finished with the jab there.
Yeah, what he's doing. Look, Teraji needs to cut time. He slips in a few punches. He's not catching Budler with a lot of combinations. Teraji to land 3-4 punch combinations on him.
His jab here, kind of making his way around the ring, but got away from the stick.
Nice combination body, finishing up at the top with overhand right.
Other corner.
What you pointed out that he hasn't been using in this entire round for the most part. Nice little counter right hand though. For sure. There's that right hand from the shoot back, catch and shoot at times. Just that sometimes he's out of range, but right there, that was a great Cut the ring off. Throwing punches. Teraji needs to stop following and shift over at times.
Here he gets him to change directions by...
He just lets opportunities go by stepping out too far out, where he can't, get a chance to counter like he wants to. Keep him in one spot. Nice shot, nice 1-2 combination from Teraji. Counter attack from Budler.
Absolutely, scoring punches there, but one other thing, investing in the body like they did in the first couple rounds. From the top. That's one way to stop a guy in his tracks, is it not?
Yeah, of course.
Body, as was Budler early on. They threw some of those hooks downstairs.
Now it's I can't remember last time we seen a good body shot. Everything. It's a lot of head hunting right now. Shoot down to the body. If you want to have that same success by letting your hands go as he did early in the fight. There you go. You see
Budler blocked that with the elbow.
2 from Teraji.
Budler swarming with these shots.
Budler's corner basically saying what we've been saying all night. You gotta come back and make them pay. Nice body shot. We're seeing though. Let their hands go.
Little jab for Teraji. Back to the jab. Just misses with the right hand. Down to then again to the body after setting up 2 jabs.
Another one.
Nice punch variation.
Like we've been pointing out, though, you see what happens when he goes to the body? He stops Budler in his tracks just for a moment to allow Teraji to, start letting his hands go. But he doesn't have the same steam on those punches as Teraji does right now. Nice one, too.
Budler backing up. Budler just 1 fight in 2021. 1 fight. Hasn't been getting as much work. Will he have enough gas in the tank as we get into the later rounds here?
Pace and rhythm. With him trying to move on angles, he's definitely...
Good shots down to the bottom. That was. Back to the stick goes Teraji.
Kind of slow, has Budler stuck in his space for a minute.
That right hand scored, then he brings it.
That hurt.
Budler backing up against the ropes now. His head swings back. Teraji turning it on here in round 9. Several unanswered punches, and the referee steps in. It is over in round 9.
And you see Budler that we've seen display.
And Hekkie Budler gave a heck of an effort. It just wasn't enough tonight as Teraji picks up the 9th round stoppage. And for all due respect, as they embrace once again, and he's always...